everybody, welcome to Elisa's Art Room. Today we're going to be working some more on my Wild Unmuted Junk Journal. Y'all come in and say hi, let me know you're here. We are currently live on Facebook if you see the little red button at the top left. If not, you're catching a replay either here or on YouTube. Get you guys pulled up so I can see chat. Hey Bonnie. Thanks for letting me know the sound is good. I appreciate that. Alright, so we're going to work in this journal some tonight. I don't know exactly what we're going to do. Some pockets and stuff. And let's see, we got a couple people on. Sound is good. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the camera up top so we can get started. Alright, so I'll just figure out a page to put something on. Green. Hey, Deborah. Just seeing what blank pages we have left. Some greens and blues. This one's, I think, the fullest of all of them right now. I still need to do that bag. Try to come up with something to do on it maybe next week. I think that first one's got the most blank pages, so let's go with that one. So we have a green blank page. Let's get the envelope. Another green, pink and blue, and a light blue. So I printed out a couple of things. I don't know if they'll work for this or not. Printed some of the stuff from the Nature's Neutrals, I think it's called. I tried to print this one, but it unfortunately did not print right. I might be able to get something out of it. Sometimes when I just print them straight from the digital, they never print right. I always have to upload them into my Photoshop type program and print them from there, resize them. I don't know why. It says it's 8.5 by 11, but it did not seem to print out that way. Maybe we can use some of these. See if I can find some lighter colors in here. I'll look through there in a minute. And then we've got just a little bit left of the Stamperia stuff. Might be able to use for pockets or what have you. Just kind of some bits and pieces and a couple of the 8.5s, or not 8 by 8s. That blue might work. That might work for the green, maybe. This one's blue. I could make a nice pocket maybe. Perhaps. If it's better than the smaller one or not, I'll have to decide. So some papers, basic papers, and then I've got a few tags. So maybe do something we can fit some of these in. So we've got some smaller tags, and then more like journaling cards. Most of these are fairly small. I tried to make some pockets to fit some of these in. Not sure exactly what. And these are little bits and pieces. And what else in here? It's like mostly just decorating type pieces. So I might cut some of those somewhere. Hey, Dawn. All right, let's see if I could use any of these as a background with any of these colors. Possibly these colors on this one. So this just had, I just printed a couple of their tags and stuff. That one's supposed to be like some sort of a pocket. I don't know what that is. I can't see it. It's so small. It says attached to pocket to back to form a library pocket. Mix and match. Huh. I don't know what it says. It's really tiny. I have my magnifying glass, but it seems to have disappeared. No telling where I stuck it. It's probably in my stuff for the miniature. I'm guessing, because I don't see it right here where I had it the other day. And who knows where that stuff is. It's in there? No. Alright, I don't know where I put it. I put it somewhere. It is not handy, so. Okay. So, let's see. I think I'll make a page with these and then a page with these. So something that will go with this. I'm sure I can find something in here. Just gonna scan. This looks like it's mostly flowers. Deer looks very similar to the deer on that other one. It's probably an AI deer, which is not my favorite thing. Little raccoon's cute. Some mushrooms, birds. Something with maybe more blues. I think this is going to get into fruit. and ferns. These are very organized. It's like birds, mushrooms, trees, fruit. Then it looks like ferns and then flowers, I think. I'm not seeing a lot of blues. I saw one there. The color's not too bad. It's kind of lighter. I might have to do another nature journal so I can use these. I just came across it and I was like, you know, I like those, and you get so many for the price. I really like this little raccoon. It's like, I don't know that he really goes with anything, but he's cute. I don't see a lot of blues. All right, I might try to do that one. We'll see. Oh, we're gonna put you that you won't fall. Over there somewhere. Oh, did I miss a whole stack of them? I did. Okay. So something with this. Making some sort of a pocket or background with that. Figure that out. And then this is going to go with these. I want pockets for these. Whichever ones I decide to go with. Do like a side pocket with this, like a long pocket, and then put some sort of a journaling card in it. Maybe make a journaling card with one of these larger ones. Let's see. Possibly those two together. I'm trying to see what will look good with this. Maybe that. I don't know if it's too travel-like. I guess they're both. Yeah, they're not. None of these are really travel. Maybe this one. I don't think I want to use the girl. I might use this piece. Let's see what I can do with those two. So I'm just kind of trying to match stuff right now. And then I need something for little pockets. So I had that printout. Where to go? It had this one little pocket on here. How wide is that? Would this fit in there? I think that would fit in there. All right, I might do that. It's an accordion pocket. I don't know that it really needs to be that accordion, but I might put it on top of another one, a double pocket. I think these are these too wide? They're They're really tall for that. I guess a couple of those would fit in there, but I might use that one. Colors are okay. All right, we'll figure that out. I'm going to cut some of these out. I don't know which ones for sure. Which ones look best with this color? The butterfly looks good. That looks good. I think this one. I'll cut it better in a minute. Get them out for now. There. It's so light, I can't even see it. It almost looks like they're wrapping it around. It's really hard to tell. I don't know if I like it because it's so light. Either it printed really light or it just is really light. I don't know which. I like this one with the butterflies though. I think I want this one for something. Some tiny ones. I think the idea is to put that little butterfly as a small pocket, but I don't know that I want to do that. But I might put these on top somewhere. And another top pocket with something. Maybe I'll just use a piece of material, see, from somewhere. All right, let's think about that. Do anything match this page? What will look good on that page? And I can cover some of it with this. So if I do that, I'm just going to tear it out. Oh my gosh. So if I tear this out, can I do it from the other direction? No. Why is everything the wrong direction? I don't particularly want it that direction. What's on the other side? The envelope. I'm trying to figure out a way to do a pocket that's not going to be in the middle. I could put it there. That way you can still get to the pocket from the outside. Maybe I'll do that. That pink matches that avocado dye. All right, let's do that. Let's put this. I'm not sure if I want this plant. Maybe. Debating on where to cut it. Something like that, I think. Like that, and then I need a big one, and then I'm gonna put a pocket on top, I think. Where's that other? I think I buried it. Did I bury it? Was it that? No. Yes? Maybe it was. I'm thinking I could put a small pocket. Maybe I'd do it over here. I want something bigger there. I'll have to see if I can find something. And then I wanted this to go maybe on the top pocket. What if I just have it here? and have like a double pocket. I might have to back it. It's kind of thin. I guess I could back it on something. And put some little pockets there. Sorry, it's kind of unorganized today. Are those on my Amazon list? The papers? I think they are. I'm pretty sure they are done. I feel like I put them on there. If I didn't, let me know and I'll add them. I'll find them from my order and stick them on there. They weren't expensive. I'm not going to say how much because I don't remember exactly, but in the $10 to $15 range for like, oh, there's like 100 or 200. I don't know. There's a lot. Debating on tearing this side. I don't know that it needs it because it's going to be on the edge. Alright, I'm going to do that. And then let's cut this out. Just a white cardstock. I think that's all right though. I'm just gonna have it be a journaling spot type card. A little bit of ink. Angela. Okay. And what can I use for a small little pocket there? Just looking at my colors. Not that. Maybe. Don't like that for it. I might do just the paper. I thought about just taking some of this and folding that, but I don't like the direction. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it. I think it's too alike. So I'm just going to take some of this. I think I can get it out of there. Since that didn't print right anyway. How deep? Not too deep, just a little bit. put a little notch in that. Okay, and then let's see, something for behind it. Let me see. These colors. I don't know about those colors. What about this blue? It's too light. I'm running out of options. Moon. No. Not that. Got a deer. Butterfly. Maybe. I'm trying to find things that I have that are on the larger size. Got this deer. This deer. Maybe that one. Maybe one of these deer. What else do you got? All right, I think that is it. Yeah, let's put stuff I have already printed. All right, I do want to back that, I think. Which one do you like? It's hard to tell until I cut them out, honestly. Let me just cut them out. And then we can tell. See how they fit too. I think they fit fine. It's not too bad. This one has a little bit of pink. I could put this one over here somewhere since it has some pink on it. Got that nice avocado color pink. Which I was not able to replicate on my second batch of avocado dye. I don't know why. But the second batch I did just did not come out the same at all. It was just this light kind of brown color. It was very strange. I don't know why. Happened. I might put that over there somewhere. And then let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to back that so it's stronger. I should have backed it before I tore it, but that's okay. I will make it work. Back it with something. Let's see, what do I got? Sure, I have some plain papers in here. I don't want it to be super lightweight. I might just grab a cardstock. Probably not a pink, but maybe. Pick a color. You won't probably see much of it at all. I could go with that. I don't know what color that is. It's kind of like almost a light pink, but not. It came in the set of pinks that I got from Hobby Lobby. Some of them are just very, very, very pale pink. I'll do that. Probably won't see, like I said, hardly any of it. I think I'll glue it on there first and then I'll cut it. Get this out of the way. So how am I going to glue that on there? I think I'll mostly use glue stick. With a little bit of maybe the Barely Arts. Find my Barely Arts, where did I hide it? There it is. Only because it's super thin. I don't want glue everywhere, so find a piece of cardboard. Debating if I don't think I want to try to put it on here. It's so thin, it's going to totally warp like crazy. So I think I'm just going to put it on here. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of our Barely Arts around the edge. You were supposed to stand up. I'm just going to guesstimate. I just didn't want to try to do the whole thing without. So do a little bit of a border, maybe just a teeny, teeny, teeny bit of a border. Close. Only missed a tiny little spot there. Not the best way to do this. Ideally, glue it down first before you tear it. But I'm going to make it work nonetheless. Okay. Oops, that was the dry one. Now we're just going to tear that again. Hopefully I can tear it. I know it's a little bit wet. I don't really care if it shows a little on the edges. Get a hold of it. It's too long for my fingers. Alright, I'm going to tear it a little bit better. Go this way. It's hard to do because it's a tiny bit wetter than it should be. I might have to use my scissors. We'll do a fake tear. It's messy. A little bit messy, but it's the only way I can do it right now. Like I said, ideally tear it before you do it. That's okay. It'll be strong enough for the pocket. I'm going to ink that. Where's my page? Okay, find the edge there. Okay. That's going to go there. And this is going to go here. Right. That should fit. Let's ink this. Don't want to do anything with this. Decisions. Debating. I could do that. Just as a background. Just want to see where to tear. Could have used my tear ruler, but I'm going to do it the hard way. Why not? Okay. Just going to give it a little more of a interesting look, I think. Ink it, don't ink it. Ink it, maybe. Figuring this out as I go. I think I'll tear that. I wasn't gonna, but I think I will. Might go a little bit higher. I feel like it matched a little too perfectly right there. Yeah, let's go there. And this one I'm just gonna glue down. That way we don't just have that plain blue, but some of it will show for the color. Okay, and then let's see if we can figure out how to do this. Stick and Barely Arts. I've just been using that Barely Arts because it doesn't warp as badly as the art glitter for whatever reason. I think the base is slightly different than the art glitter base. Get really close to this edge so it's nice and flat. Now, there's that. Okay, that works. Just a little pocket there, deer peeking out. Pocket here. Maybe something there. And then something here. What shall I put there? Space is getting very messy. What shall we use for a pocket? I'm just going to do a straight across pocket. Something on the bottom. Let's see, what do we got? It could be brown or butterflies. Sorry, I know I'm off camera. I'm trying to find a piece of paper. Something that will kind of sort of match. This. I kind of hate to waste it, but I'm thinking I can maybe get it out of a section that I won't lose too much of what's on the other side. Go from here. I think so. I'm gonna try this. Take this piece, just cut it out. I'll probably use it as a tag or something. I'll fine tune it later. And then I'm going to take this piece, cut it out, so I can still use it somewhere. And then I'm just going to use the back of this because I like the colors. Just got to straighten it up. So I'm just going to straighten it a little bit. Didn't check my width, but I think I'm okay. Well, you'd be okay if you wouldn't rip your paper, because the blade is getting dull. We'll just go a little bit shorter. I don't want to lose that leaf though. Leave the tear, don't leave the tear. I think. Hold on, let me just check my size. Where'd my deer go? Oh, here he is. Yeah, we're about the right width, so we don't want to lose that. That's fine. I really need to change this blade. I'm just going to cut it off a little bit shorter. See if I can not tear it this time. Okay. And we need a notch. I'm not backing these. I'll probably ink them. I think they're thick enough you could write on. As long as you don't have a pen that's like, you know, goes through paper too much. But I don't think I want to back them. I might round the corners on this one. The other one I think I won't because it has a border. But this one I might. Throwing stuff today. I do like these papers, they're cute. Honestly, I wish the Stamperia ones had more of a selection. I think that's the only thing I didn't like about this particular set. It just seemed like the selection was a little bit sparse in the kit itself. You know, just the difference in pages and stuff. That's going to go there, that's going to go there. Let's make sure that back has got a good inking. I just want you to be able to see it. Looks better when it's visible as a journaling card. There. Let's go ahead and ink this while I got it. So anyway, this is how I go about just figuring out simple pockets and stuff for pages as filler in the journal, really, as I start to get, you know, toward the end when I've gotten a decent amount of interactive features and I just want to kind of start filling in pages with some basic things. I tend to do that. I tend to try to do most of my interactive stuff first. You know, things like, you know, waterfalls or flip outs or whatever, you know, different things like that, and then do the filler with just pockets that I put together that aren't too complicated. All right, so we need to glue that. Lift the lid off that. Let's see if I can get my pen back in there. Almost. It's a little bit tight. Okay. All right, so glue this. Hold it where you don't want glue. I try to stay fairly close to the edge because this was a little bit of a tight fit. I don't want to have to trim that card and re-ink it. Ideally. I don't think I'm going to do anything with the background on this one. do like that pink with it. There we go. All right, cute, cute. I'm gonna put something there. Let's see what I got. I probably have like a, I don't know, plant or butterfly or something I can throw there. Let's see. Goes there. And then we'll do a Stamperia page. This has, I think this had any Stamperia stuff. It's all the Nature's Neutrals and that other set, whatever it's called. I didn't even tell y'all what it's called. I think it has a thing on it. Let's see, what was it called? It is called Natural Language, 160 pieces. And this says waterfront. I assume that that's part of the name too. Made in China. Surprise. Yes, that's sarcasm. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Lots of little pieces. We have a cute little butterfly that is not cut yet. Some of those flowers I cut out the other day. Let me see if I can put this on a plain spot. Okay. Not bugs. Not moon. It says landscape. I like it, but not quite. It is cool though. I need to put it somewhere. It's just got like the definition of landscape on it. Moon, coffee. I'm trying to see if there's something more nature planty. A few flowers. I could always do the flowers, but it's not quite what I was looking for. There's a little birdie. There's so many little pieces in here. Maybe the brown. It's the same thing, except bigger. Bunny. That one just says happiness. Do the one that's the ticket, or I could fussy cut this one. Just put it on the edge. Too big. It's like an envelope. It's not bad. What do y'all think? Any thoughts? I don't know that this one needs anything. I could put a word there or something, but I'll have to look through the words and see. Any thoughts? Nobody say anything. Okay. The envelope is pretty cool. Let me see. You guys may not be able to see well. Sorry, I'm sliding on my pieces of cardboard. Let's see if I can pick this up. Okay, so we've got an envelope with like just some stuff, and then a fussy cut little butterfly. I could fussy cut it. It would just be like maybe off to the side and leave this blank, or this one in the middle maybe. I'm thinking maybe this envelope, just because this is like a grid paper and I think it kind of fits as a filler. What do y'all think? Any thoughts? And should I put something here? Maybe, maybe not. What if I did that? Do I have any sideways tags? No, not there. I don't think I do. I think all the tags are straight. Where are my words? A whole thing of big words here somewhere. Did you bury them? Yeah, they are. So I got a whole thing of big words. I could put a word on here. See if anything fits. What do we got? We have a deer and nature stuff. Use your imagination, seek adventures, open mind, art, breathe deeply. Crafting, grow wild and free. Maybe stay wild at heart. Maybe stay wild at heart. Kind of like it's supposed to be like tore out or something, so I'm trying to kind of generically cut it. Alright, maybe stay wild at heart. Down, up, middle. Juju. Perhaps where'd my ink go? I don't think I have anything else I want to put in there. I'm just going to go with this little envelope. I think it works. It's got a backing, but that's okay. We're just going to cover it. This. Can't decide. It's like I don't know if I want it right in the middle. Maybe. I guess. There. All right, that should be good for that page. pull these out again in a minute, but I need them out of my way. Okay, one page down. Well, technically 2 pages down. Okay, that's cool. And then I've got green, or the other side of the blue. Or what else do we got? I think that's it. The greens or the blues. Felt like it was hitting something. Stamperia stuff's not going to look great with this bee stuff. So maybe here. I don't know if the green will work. Let's see if it will. Where are those pages that I was thinking of using this one? Does the green work with that? I'm not sure. I can't say. I don't think I like the green with it. All right, maybe a different one. This green might end up being an issue. I put that green in there and I'm not sure I like it. Sometimes I put papers and then I decide later that my color is just not the best. I don't think I had a good green. We got blue, more of that light blue. Let's try and see if we had like a more of a neutral page left. But there's really not. Look at that. That's got the envelope. I don't know. And toward this blue again. It just seems to work well. Alright, so maybe I do that. I'll put this one back. Let's see. Get all of it. Yeah, see, that color just works better. So this is just I'm gonna do a side tuck of some sort with something. Not sure what. How deep do I want that? Probably not that deep. Where'd my cutter go? Let's take off about maybe that much. Anything there? I have a stencil I got the other day. Let me see what's on it. I think it's roses. using my stencils that much. I'd like it if it was longer. Could I double it? Possibly. Put it kind of on the edge there. See if it doubles. Well, if I go there. Almost. Just have to lose a little bit of it. Why not? Why not? I might as well use it. Alright, so I'm going to see where this hits first, because I don't want this down when I'm trying to stencil. It's going to be a pain. But I want to see where it hits, so I'm going to put a mark. I'll just have to erase it after. Am I straight? Yeah. Didn't look straight, but it is. Alright, there. And we're going to take this. If I can. Just do it this way. Trying to tell if it's kind of bumpy. It's under there. It's a little bumpy. I've got that paper that's lined up and sewn. That's right. I think I can work with it. I'm just going to have to pull it out mostly. And then we're going to put this. Where's my line? There it is. Boy, it's faint. Show them the right way. Okay, yeah. Right, I'm going to use this on top of our line that I can't see. I can kind of see it. It's really, really, really faint. Okay. So I'm just going to take that first leaf off. Go just outside that. And then pieces of paper sticking to everything. So where are my inks? Do I just want to do brown? Maybe. Maybe just brown. We keep it simple. So it looks like about there. I can't see through it very well. Try to get it somewhat straight. I guess the edge of the paper is kind of straight there, so it's probably right. I just needed cardstock. Piece of cardstock. I don't want the writing. Hopefully it'll be okay, because I can't replace it. It is what it is, so. Try not to hit that last letter there. Sure I have it all. Right there. Okay, then we're going to move down. I'm just going to go by this because I can't see my line super well, so as long as this is straight, it should be fine. Looks like about there. Back down. on it. Sometimes you can swirl it, but there's a little bit of a couple flowers with those tiny little pieces that might snag. I think I got it all. And this will just wipe off with water. It's simple to clean. I dropped something, but I don't know where it went. It's gone, wherever it was. All right. This back over here. All right, traction. Now we're gonna put this here. And we got ink. I have no idea what I'm gonna put in this pocket. Find something. Alright, so that's gonna go there. I'm gonna erase that pencil line. Looking for my eraser. Hold it where I don't want glue. Okay, that's good. And then what shall I put in there? Let's see. Stamperia papers. Ouch. I'm not sure about the color. This one. I hadn't thought about doing this one. I think that'll work. I'll take off some of this right side. It's a little bit too long. Try to catch it right at the edge of that butterfly. And should be just past the other butterfly. fits. Yep, it fits. Okay. This will just be a large journaling card. Okay, simple but effective. All right, what else? And I'll let that sit out too long. So you just, you see the little design when you take it out. So that's just a simple little pocket. And I can put something there. One of these. Small ones I was going to use, but I haven't got around to use them. This is cute. I might just leave it for journaling. How thick is it? It's not super thick. I think as long as you didn't use anything. Gel pens don't tend to go through. I don't know whether other types of pens go through as easily. I wouldn't use a Sharpie on it for sure. Debating. It's too small, but could make it just a little side tuck. It's the first page. I might just do a little side tuck there. I don't know what I'm gonna put in it yet, but figure that out. And then what to put in there? I think I can do that. How wide should I go? Maybe up to the little moon thing at the bottom there. About there. And just deal, I don't think. I meant to ink it, but that's alright. We'll let it slide. Alright, so just a little pocket there. And else. That one's good. What else do we have? I wonder if I could make a bookmark. Cut this. Keep it somewhat tall, I think. Try to keep the words on there. I got that I can make a bookmark with. Something nice and long. There is a bookmark, but it's a short bookmark. Oh, it's in this pile somewhere. Maybe I put it back in the envelope. I think I did. I know, I remember thinking it wasn't too tall. Yeah, it's just this little kitty cat one. It's not going to be tall enough. It's something bigger than that. Alright, so let's find something. Too wide. I don't know. It's not quite centered. Maybe. Perhaps. Let's take a quick peek and see if I see anything else that I already have cut out or printed. This is left over from that treehouse picture, painting, or paper. I'll get the right word out. I could back it with something. I like just the simpleness of the flower there. I'll go with that. I like this, but if it was more centered, I would be happier with it. It's not as centered as I would like it to be. Let's see, what can we back it with? What colors are we dealing with? Blues, greens, browns. It's too dark. dark. Either that or just regular plain paper. I think I'll try to use this file folder. Alright, let's do that. So let's fix our length first, which is going to be, I only want the flower sticking out, so we can lose about this much. Use that much. And we'll just make this to fit. Go with this side. Assume this side's straight. I am assuming, hopefully it is. She's using this line on my thing here. Here. Found it or don't? I guess I will. I will. It's big enough for it any narrower, but I think I'm going to keep the whole thing. Where my ink thing go? And this is just a very simple type bookmark. I'm not going to get too fancy with it. You could also journal on it or something if you wanted. Going to glue these three. that's it. We'll call it quits for today. Got a decent amount done. Mostly filler type stuff, like I said, but enough. So we have our little bookmark page here. Is there anything else in this one? Yes, our deers are in this one too, so we'll just pull them out for now so we can kind of see everything we did. Some of my girls that watch the replays like this spread, so we got that. Get the deers, and I feel like there's something else. We had this page. I know I'm not going to be able to fit it all in there. Was there one more? I feel like there was. Maybe, maybe not. I always forget. I don't know. Was it this? No, that's not from today. I think that was it for today. Was it this? Oh, it was this. That's what it was. All right. I guess that's it. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what it is. I'm at a loss. If there's one more, I apologize. I don't know what it was. Can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. No clue. Anyway, so there we go. Got quite a few things done. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. I know it was fairly, basic, but sometimes we gotta do basic stuff too. I just stuck that other one back up. I don't know where I put it. I keep putting it back up. There. Leave it up. There. There's not really enough room to put them all. Here, we'll try to put it there. Alright. It's messy. Alright guys, that is it for today. Y'all have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you guys on Monday. Take care. Have a good weekend.